Hey everybody, it's me, Zach, this is Judy, and welcome back to our channel. Hey everybody, it's me, Zach, and I'm back again because Amberlynn has a new vlog out today. It actually is titled Vlog. It has vlog in the title, okay? So we're getting whatever Amberlynn defines as a vlog today, and I can't wait to react to it with you all right here, right meow. But before I get to that, I do just want to remind you that I typically post it once a day, Monday through Friday, when I can, although that's not like a set defined schedule. And I did have to post 2 videos in one day on Tuesday due to some technical issues, and I did post a 3rd video yesterday on Wednesday. And I'm just saying that because there were a few people saying things in different videos that I was like, oh my gosh, I don't know if you saw the last video. Of course, not everybody has to watch every single video, but for instance, I had a few people that were like, I miss Judy. And in my first video I posted this week, I did a whole PSA about why Judy was here sometimes, why she wasn't, and I was like, oh my gosh, maybe they didn't see that. But yeah, sometimes Judy is here because she happens to be available, and other times Poe is already sitting in the chair, and on days like today, they're both in here with me, although you can't see Poe because he's laying on a dog bed behind me. But yeah, sometimes that happens. And then there's another person in my 1,000 Pound Sisters update that was like, oh my gosh, you're wearing the Amberlynn choker. And I was like, well, I did already do this in a video this week, but maybe you didn't see that. I don't know. But so many people were like, oh my god, I can't believe you got the choker. And I was like, yeah, well, I wore it in a video yesterday. Anyways, all that being said, I just want to make sure you all have as much access to my content as possible. So I'll leave a link to every single video I posted so far this week in a pinned comment down below. So anyways, today's video is called Therapy Goals, Clean With Me, My Food Then versus Now, and Insane P.O. Box Gift bar vlog. So let's get to, shall we? Oh, and since the screen has last video on it, maybe she's gonna give us a recap, but in case you don't remember or didn't see it, the last video she posted was her getting ready for her therapy appointment, her first one of the new therapist where she has to see them 12 times in order to get weight loss surgery. She's meeting with the therapist. I don't understand why she didn't just to begin with make it all one video where she gave her thoughts before therapy and came back and let us know how therapy went afterwards. Why wouldn't she do that? I don't know. It probably makes too much goddamn sense for Amberlynn, but I'm guessing we'll get an update in this video. So let's go.
Let's talk about therapy. So let's get into it. So today is actually
She said, let's talk about therapy. Proceeded to really talk about nothing useful or helpful.
A therapy appointment out of 12. You know, as I get older, and the more that I
honestly might cut this part out. I don't know how long it's gonna be, but what's the point when I literally just watched this video 2 days ago? You know what I'm saying? So I might just cut this recap out and you can just go watch my reaction when I reacted to this video 2 days ago, okay?
This therapy session and what I'm about to walk into just feels different for me.
Now we are all caught up. Caught up from what, bestie? As long as I watched your last video, I would have gotten all that information to begin with. And honestly, what you should have done is just made this all one video, because the way you just edited it all right there, I always struggle with that word, edited all of that right there, could have just been the video to begin with, because that video, your last video, was some filler content. But yeah, I could have done without the recap. That was so unnecessary. I appreciate you're trying to do something a little bit different, but what do I need caught up from your literal last video you just posted?
Say hello.
Hi, Rarity.
Hello.
Hi, Rarity Gay.
Hello, guys. So welcome to a new video. I just had my first appointment with I don't know if I should call him my therapist or my psychologist.
Her not understanding that those words can sometimes be used interchangeably. Are you going to therapy? Are you receiving therapy? That person is your therapist. I don't understand why we have to mince words and get into the semantics of if it's your psychologist or your therapist. Breathe, Zach. We're not even 2 minutes into this video.
It is a guy. So that's new for me. But, you know what? I'm going to embrace it.
Also, that is such a lie. That's such a lie that it's new for her. Because, one, I think the psychologist she met with to begin with for the weight loss surgeon was a man. But the only reason I remember that is because at that time she said...
So you guys know how my psychologist... Wait, I'm hot. Is on maternity leave. She hooks me up so I'm not like without appointments with another psychologist. This one's a male, and I have never my whole life, like I started going to therapy when I was literally 9 years old because I was put in foster care, whatever, but I've never had a male psychologist, like, and for me, I think because of my childhood and some things that have happened, it's a little bit harder for me to open up to males. Okay, so we have a new thing that I need to clarify. I said how I've never had like a male therapist or psychologist, which is true. But then there's a clip of me going around saying how I had a therapist who was like a gay male, etc., etc. So I don't consider that a therapist now that I think about it. And I've opened up about this, how I did BetterHelp, and I did it all with no videos, no calls. It was strictly just messaging back and forth. And in my opinion, BetterHelp, like, okay, cool, like, might help for some people, but having someone reply back to me like every 6 days with a message that just says, how does that make you feel? Or like kind of gaslighting my previous message to them. I would write like long paragraphs because it's therapy. I was like, okay, I'm supposed to be therapizing. It's not a word. So I would send like long messages back and I would get like nothing in return. That ain't therapy. That's not therapy. That's why I quit like literally after a week.
Oh, it's a man and this is new for me and that's never been done before for me. And people pulled out receipts that time and said, no, you met with a therapist once that was a man. I swear to God, we just did this storyline like literally a month or two ago.
And so far, I like it. I did cry. I did good on my makeup though, like it's not too smeary.
Okay.
I love this mascara, it's so good. But I just wanted to like fresh out the appointment because it is through, it's online obviously because telehealth ever since like COVID and all that, like that's just like the main thing now that people do, so.
I love that she's like, it's the main thing now that people do. Yeah, I'm sure a lot of people still do it, but like, you could have gone in person if you wanted to. I wouldn't expect you to want to, because we haven't seen you leave your house in a minute, so I just, you know, assume that maybe right now you're not, but like, that's not, like, lots of people went back to seeing in-person therapists.
She's so needy through my whole therapy. She was crawling on me. She was a parrot. It was so cute. She knew Mama needed her. Yeah, I was crying. We talked about a lot of serious topics already, and he is planning on giving me some goals to do. Well, he did give me those goals, but we might talk more about what the goals are next appointment.
Sure.
But as of right now...
Wait, I'm confused. You said he did give you goals or he didn't give you goals? Because if he gave you goals, then why are you going to talk about what the goals are in the next appointment? Am I just dumb that I don't understand what she's talking about there?
Read Eat Your Tail. We want to regulate emotions, and it's because I notice I am such an emotional person, like, just constantly. My desk is up right now, so it's blocking, like, good lighting, so.
Girl.
We're sitting under my desk.
Girl, go pull out that camera light that is never working for you. Bestie, I don't understand. Also, if you're concerned about the lighting, this is also my thing. First of all, she looks the same as she always does. But second of all, if you are concerned about the lighting, like, why not do something about it? Stop bringing it up.
Hello. Some other goals is processing trauma.
Some other goals is, these aren't really goals so much as it sounds like things you're going to work on. Like, I think of a goal as being something way more specific than this, if that makes sense. Like, you know, by this date, we will be able to do X thing, and we will know because we can measure it in this way. But I guess these are just really vague goals.
That's a big one. I cried for that for sure.
You cried for the goal specifically? Wait, are you saying you cried for the goal when you were given the goal of processing your trauma, or that like when you were working through and trying to process some of that trauma you cried? What does that mean? Maybe I missed. Let me rewind, because I did do a lot of pausing during that.
Under my desk. Hello. Some other goals is processing trauma. That's a big one. I cried for that for sure.
Yeah, okay, so I re-listened, and that still doesn't make any sense to me. I cried for that for sure. This I don't understand. This is a goal for your entire time in therapy. So are you saying, like, you already accomplished it and you cried a lot to do that? Like, I don't know. Am I making a mountain out of a molehill here? Oh my, I can't even talk. I'm so flustered. I don't understand. Wifey, get out of here. I haven't made that joke in a long time. You know, like when Amberlynn used to say that the reason she stumbled all of her words was because Wifey was in the room, as though she hasn't stumbled over her words all the time, even before Wifey was in the picture. Yeah, that. But I just really don't understand. And maybe I'm making a bigger deal than I should, but I don't understand the concept of being given a goal and you crying because of the goal. I don't know. Let me just move on.
Loving my body more, having a better relationship with my body and food. Those are some other goals, as well as coping skills. And yeah, I can't remember the other ones off the top of my head, but
I'm also still confused because she said that her therapist was going to give her goals the next time they met, but it sounds like you already got the goals. I don't listen. It doesn't have to make sense, as long as it makes sense to Amberlynn.
That is my first update from session number 1 of 12. After the 12, I might still want to keep seeing him, obviously. Like, we'll see how that goes. I just know that for weight loss surgery, they just need me to see.
See, this is speaking to what I was saying in the last video where I talked about this, is that the way she talks about it is that she just wants to get the 12 appointments done so she can get weight loss surgery. It's not giving me the vibe that she wants to go and actually do the work. And these, I mean, maybe she will, but it sounds like she wants to do the 12 and then be done. That's just my take of my observation.
But yeah, I just want to document every session I have and how I feel afterwards.
We'll see.
Feel good.
We'll see how long that lasts,
I feel good
bestie.
to talk, to cry, to not be judged, to not feel any really like negative emotion. Like, it just felt, I don't know how to explain it. But anyways, I'm gonna go eat something because I'm actually really hungry. I haven't ate today.
I haven't ate today.
She's obsessed with me. Are you guys ever trying to make?
Oh, we get to see food. We're back even after that video where she just talked about why she wasn't showing her food. We're showing food. Food is being shown.
Make scrambled eggs, and then you decide halfway through that you're gonna make an omelet instead.
So
That's what I decided
relatable.
upon. So this omelet is literally just 2 eggs, some cut up jalapeno, some pepper jack cheese, and a little bit of chicken.
Wait, where was the chicken? I mean, I didn't see any of the things really that she was saying, but I certainly didn't see anything that looked like chicken.
It's good.
Oh, good. Good.
I also put some hot sauce on top.
I'm glad to hear it. This is it?
Jalapeno and pepper jack cheese in eggs. It's so good.
Great. Great.
Alright, you guys, it is time to do some cleaning.
What kind... I'm sorry, but what kind of heathen is just putting broken eggshells in the sink like that? I don't know. Maybe I'm gonna find out that a lot of y'all do. But listen, if I'm cracking an egg, that shit's going straight into the trash. Why would you put it in the sink? Why would you put it in the sink?
I'm starting off with the dishes.
Yes, get in there.
I have a dishwasher, but I prefer
This is
hand clean dishes.
This is the most exciting content we've gotten in a second, besties. This is the most I've seen her do that wasn't just sitting down opening up some packages in a minute. So you better fucking wash that dish, bish. Like, I can't fucking wait. Get in there. Get it fucking clean. Okay, alright. Look at that technique. Yes. Massage that pot. Work. Oh, what was that noise? What was that noise that wifey or somebody just made? Okay, riveting.
Alrighty, so now we have
Riveting.
a clean sink.
Ooh, look at them sink titties. Do those not look like two big old titties? Get out of here. Somebody was like, Zach, you have got to stop with all the sexual jokes and innuendos. What are you, like 12? Yeah, some days I am. And sometimes when I look at a sink, I see a big old pair of sink titties, okay?
Just how I like it. Okay. Next, I'm about to clean my bathroom sink.
What is here to clean? What are we cleaning? What needs to be cleaned? Why? Well, there is a loose toilet paper, like an empty toilet paper roll, just sitting there. So maybe that. I guess probably that.
Yes. This is an area that I have to keep a little bit more tidied because I'm using it constantly.
Uh-huh.
So it is a constant clean me.
You wouldn't have to constantly clean if you just put these things away when you were done using them. I mean, what?
Clean me escapade, you know what I'm saying?
Sure.
No, I'm just gonna
Oh yeah. Spray it down.
Method is my favorite.
Lather it up.
Cleaner.
Lather it up.
Paper towels.
I mean, could you not use a reusable cloth situation type of deal?
And scrub a dub in the tub.
Well, it's the sink, not the tub, but yeah. Okay. Oh, this is doing it for me. This is doing it for me.
Okay.
You know what it's doing? It. For me. I'm like, listen, we have sat through, I think, like 3, 4, 5 videos in the row where she just sat there in a chair on a couch somewhere and talked at us. I will take an occasional bathroom cleaning the sink vlog, okay?
So, to finish up my sink, I am choosing another hand soap. You guys, I have hand soaps for the winter, for autumn. We're in spring. You're the one.
Why do you have so many hand soaps?
Teakwood is
Why do you have so many?
Smells. I also really like the champagne toast.
This is wild to me. I literally, a lot of you could probably relate to this, but I'm just like so frugal. I literally get what I need and that's it. I get what I get and I don't throw a fit. And when it's empty or when the backup is empty, I just go get another. Actually, I'm just thinking about, like, maybe I should start doing shit like this because we ran out of body wash today and Noel took a shower and was like, I used all the body wash, it's gone. And I'm like, when am I going to have time to go get us body wash? I don't know, so maybe I should start just stockpiling some soaps.
We have mango, Mai Tai, and mahogany coconut.
Okay.
Process of elimination is autumns and winters, and you are the one. I'm not going to do these.
Okay.
I forgot, I also have passion fruit and banana flower and Island margarita.
Of course you do.
Also some options.
Ooh, let's do Long Island margarita. I'm thirsty.
So I'm going to say no to champagne toast, no to these, no to these.
No to the alcohol ones? Bestie, I'm trying to get lit. I'm trying to get litty titty.
So mahogany teakwood or mahogany coconut. I'm going to do this one because the packaging is so cute.
Oh, that's the most important part of a hand soap.
There we go. She is open. And she is ready to be in use. Now we have a clean sink.
Whoa,
Okay, guys,
whoa.
so what's a vlog without a little P.O. Box time?
Okay. Alright, let's go.
So first things first, I read this letter from Colin, and I just want to say thank you so much for opening up to me. And I could tell just based on this letter that you're actually a really good writer. So feel free to continue writing me because I actually like reading your writing a lot.
The best judge of good writing is Amberlynn Reed, so I am sure you are amazing, Colin. I'm sure you are. Keep writing, bestie. Keep going. Pursue your dreams.
I got this postcard from Penny, so thank you so much. Here I have a letter from Jill, and I'm about to read it, but I just had to show you guys the cute stickers on the envelope.
They're so cute.
So I just read Jill's letter. And
IDK my BFF, Jill?
to answer some of her questions. She asked if I got one of her gifts that she sent me, which she's the one who actually sent me the Amberlynn Reed sign, which is...
Okay, Jill, work.
Here, which I did open up for you guys.
She did open it up, but she has not taken the time to put it up anywhere. It's just still sitting on the floor in her office.
Still don't know where to put it, but yes, I did get it. She asked if I like IHOP and Waffle House. They're okay, definitely not my favorite.
I have some mood.
If I like the song Beat It by Michael Jackson. I do, because I love Michael Jackson,
actually. What are these questions? What are these fucking questions?
Thank you so much for the letter. So next, I have this package, and it is a book. There's also a letter.
Y'all are fucking trolling her with these books. I swear to God. And I'm not honestly mad about it. Because it's clear every time, like, I don't know what they're about. But it's very clear she doesn't know what they're about. And then y'all come into my comments and you're like, well, Zach, actually, this book is really famous for do-do-do-do-do-do. And the person sending it was very clearly trolling her. And so, you know, I appreciate y'all informing me in the comments because I don't know how to read. I'm just gay and stupid, besties. I don't know how to read.
Oh, let me read that. So the person who actually wrote this is the one who sent it to me. It's called Machine to Man. It's a novel by Bode.
Oh.
Wow. An actual author sent me a book. Now that is pretty freaking great.
I'm a little sussy of this. Let me do a little search on who old Bode is. It's called Machine to Man. Machine to Man Bode by Ben. Wait, why did she just call him by his last name? His full name is Benjamin Bode. Okay, for the record. I just looked it up, and I guess she was just, it's probably all that's on, like, the side of the book, but let me just look. I mean, it looks like a pretty normal, like, sci-fi fantasy book. I want to know more about Benjamin Bode. Like, why is Benjamin Bode watching Amberlynn Reed? Can I find him on Twitter? Okay, it turns out that old Benjamin Bode is a pretty common name, and I can't find him on social media. But I'm curious if you super sleuths of the internet, y'all Nancy Drews and the Hardy Boys and the Scooby-Doo and the gang, you let me know what this book is about, like you always do in my comment section.
I am super excited to read it, so thank you so much. All right, so one more package.
Is this a book too?
Package. And in here we have There is no note.
Okay.
It says box of some sort. I have no idea what's in it. It says for love.
Oh, is this gonna be like a vibrator or something? Is this gonna be something for her to have a little fun with herself? That's what I'm feeling. That's my suspicion.
Oh my god. I think I know what this is.
Is it like is it pickle bread? Is it pickle bread? In high school, for some reason, there was a story that this girl in my high school had a particular type of toy, okay, in her purse, and allegedly was going around and showing it to people. And everybody was afraid to call it what it really was. So the way that the rumor spread is that everybody's like, did you hear Jessica had pickle bread in her purse? And when I first heard it, I was like, the fuck is pickle bread? Because at the time I was not in my pickle era. I did not like pickles. It was not my... I was like, that sounds fucking disgusting. But people are like, no, Zach, think about it. What is a type of pickle? And what is bread before you bake it? And then y'all do the math, okay? Y'all do the math. If this is pickle bread, if this is some kind of toy...
I mean, you know what?
Let's see. Let's fucking go.
Might actually use this tonight.
Oh! See, I think I'm right.
So excited.
I think I'm right.
This was sent from Amazon, so...
Just remember, people, in a video a couple videos ago, she said, if y'all send me weird shit, I know how to find you. Detective Lynn is on the case.
I didn't know they had things like this on Amazon. Am I allowed to show this on
Show it. Show it. Is it pickle bread?
Alexa, are you allowed to show dildos on YouTube?
It is pickle bread! It's pickle bread!
She didn't even want to answer the question. She said, let me Google it. Baby.
Baby!
Do you want me to draw it for you?
Oh my god, please draw it. Show me your art skills. This is where I would say bring out the scratch art pads and draw it for me. Absolutely.
This is bringing back memories.
What
does Bean look like?
What kind of memory?
So...
Oh, she's drawing
it. A little suction cup part. And then...
Girl, at this point, just show it. At this point, just show it. I mean, I am curious to see what your artistic interpretation of it is. But also, maybe just show it.
That looks like that. And then the balls hang like so. And then it's like ripply.
Ripply?
And then there's like the mushroom effect.
Not the mushroom.
She's about to
Not the mushroom effect. Amberlynn! Oh my god!
A long. Thank you.
Bestie, it's just pickle bread. It really is fine.
And it feels like flesh.
Okay, work.
It moves like flesh.
Okay, fucking work. That transition right there from her laughing about the pickle bread she got in the P.O. box to her flashing her P.O. box address on the screen work. That is art. That is a cinematic, like, masterpiece. Bravo. Bravo. Yes. 2 thumbs up from Zachary Mike. Two thumbs up.
Okay, you guys. So it is time to do some voice memos because I really enjoyed it the last time we did it, and I think
I forgot about this.
that you guys actually liked it.
Did we?
It's a step up from.
Who is you guys? Who is you guys? Hey, you guys! I'm walking over here. Who is you guys?
Typical comment of the day, question of the day, Q&A.
It's all the fucking
feel
same.
Like I am being interviewed by you.
Not the title card.
Yes, I actually do not listen to these until I'm filming because I want it to be as authentic as possible.
Please.
And
when I watch Amberlynn read, what I want to make sure I'm getting is authenticity. So thank you so much for making sure it's authentic.
I want you guys to see my reaction. I post on Instagram on Hi, I'm Bambi, where you can send me a voice memo. It has to be less than 30 seconds. You guys can find my other social media down in the description box below. I'm also back on Cameo. So if you want a personalized voice message video situation.
I'm also on the Cameo. If you want a personalized voice message memo video situation.
That's where you can find me. All right, so let's do this.
Let's go.
I just wanted to say that I love you. You're amazing. Keep doing what you're doing. And just thank you for being who you are and being around for so long. And I can't wait to see the next chapter in your life. Maybe a marriage or something. Who knows?
What? Don't put that energy into the world, Miss Ma'am.
I love you. Bye.
Oh.
I mean, actually, do put more of that energy. Not the marriage part, but the rest of it was very sweet, just to be clear. I was just like, I don't need to go down the marriage arc with Amberlynn again. Although she did just get that pickle bread in the mail. So maybe wifey can get an extra long ring or big ring and put it on that and propose, kind of like how Becky did with the vibrator and the engagement ring. You know what I'm saying? Maybe we can do all that again. You know, the timing is right. Yes, this is a sign. You need to get engaged, Amberlynn.
Oh, see, that was so freaking sweet. Thank you so much. You know exactly who you are. I'm not going to give, like, usernames or anything like that.
Of course.
I love you too. I know we've talked in the past. And yeah, you've always been such a sweetheart. So thank you.
So
all right,
sweet.
Here's another.
I wanted to know what you think about your new French support.
Oh, not the French support! Listen, I will say it's been very long since they found their way into my comments. The comments from the French-speaking people has very much left, and, you know, I appreciate, though, if they want to go give the support to Amberlynn. I think that is a much more productive use of their time, as opposed to just, like, chilling in my comments, talking in French, because things I just, like, don't have time for.
And have you seen the video of Amberlynn'S?
First of all, love your accent. And yes, I have watched the videos. The support that I've been getting from the French has honestly meant so much to me. And I appreciate the YouTuber who decided to not be part of a hate mob and to think for herself.
Not the hate mob. That is how that video portrayed a lot of stuff, like particularly me. But I don't know about the hate mob. Certainly, we've talked at length before that Amberlynn does get, unjustified hate, like the stuff that's like specifically about her looks and like really demeaning and degrading stuff like that. That's obviously not what we do over here on the Zachary Michael channel. To say that she has a hate mob when a lot of people are legitimately just like holding her accountable and being critical of her content.
I appreciate her. I've talked to her actually in private after I saw the videos. I appreciate all my supporters.
Good.
Hi, Amberlynn.
Good. More of that energy, though, honestly. I would love if Amberlynn focused more on the people who supported her and spent less time, like, focusing on the negative, which, if you watched me for any given amount of time, that's, like, always been the vibe, 100%. Actually, it's so funny because it was just, like, 3 videos ago, I don't remember. I don't know how to count. She was given attention to the reaction channels that she hates so much. So I would much prefer this, where she's like thanking people for their support, than a couple videos ago where she's like, reaction channels are awful, and yes, I'm watching every single one, and yes, I'm reading all of the comments.
I was just wondering if you could tell us what your favorite...
Time out. Low-key sounds like you're on a treadmill right now, so I'm going to take a guess and say that you are.
breakfast, lunch, dinner, and snack are right now, and how it compares to maybe your favorite breakfast, lunch, and dinner and snack of, let's say, like a year ago. Love your videos. Bye.
Bye.
Aw, that was actually such a good question. So I think what you're trying to ask, from what I understand, is like, because I am a little bit healthier now compared to like me at my worst. Like, what was my favorite meals then versus now? Breakfast then, and by then I'm gonna say back in 2019. I know you said a year ago, but a year ago I feel like I was kind of eating the same things to an extent. So I'm
not me about to, you know something I haven't done since I got the Apple Watch? What if I pulled up the old calculator app on here? What if I can't figure out how to do it because I'm stupid? If it's not clear, I'm kind of gay and stupid these days. I gotta change the merch up to say I'm gay and stupid. Where's the calculator? Where's the calculator? Because I'm trying to figure out how exactly it was that her diet and the food and meals she ate a year ago were the same kinds of things that she ate this year. But boop, 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 boop. Oh, it's so handy to have a calculator right here on my watch. Boop. Bessie's, I don't know if you can see that because there's a glare, but shit's not adding up. Shit, it's not adding up.
I'm just gonna go based off like 2019. I didn't really have breakfast, I'm not gonna lie. But if I did, I loved me a good like McDonald's hash brown, so I would order like 3 of those.
I love a McDonald's hash brown.
The breakfast burritos from there. Now I literally, it's super simple. I like to just have some eggs, like kind of what I showed in this video. Eggs is so standard and so easy. I don't like thinking too hard.
I love her use of the verb is, the singular verb is, with a plural subject. Eggs is such an easy breakfast. She's done it so many times just in this video. Chef's kiss. Masterful use of the English language.
About what I'm gonna eat. So as for lunch, 2019, a Chinese buffet. Like, I'd go there a lot. Now my lunches are very similar to like my dinners. I like brown rice, quinoa, broccoli, which I try to do like Chinese style by adding some like soy sauce, sesame seeds, sriracha, scallions.
So Chinese of you, yeah. You know, adding soy sauce to something definitely automatically makes it Chinese style, for sure, for sure.
With protein, chicken sausage, ground turkey. As for dinners in 2019, very the same, like Chinese buffet or like going out for like Mexican food. I didn't really cook at home. Now I do. And
I know. I would love to see you cook at home more.
Where obviously the bottom base is a healthier carb. Brown rice is a good one. And then with the meat, sometimes I'll do like taco bowls, an Indian bowl that I actually recently did, and for my base I used chickpeas instead of like a brown rice.
Oh wow. Okay.
2019 favorite snacks: hot Cheetos, Pringles, chocolate, candy bars, things like that.
I was talking to my my stylist who gave me this great Sue Sylvester hair did, and we were talking about like, I don't know if you've ever heard me talk about him, but like he found me on YouTube and like reached out to me one time when I was complaining about my hair, offered to cut it for me, and I've been going to him ever since. But we were talking about how we used to both be really into mukbangs, and that's kind of like how we both found Amberlynn, amongst other things, in our algorithm. And I was talking about how I loved Wendy's eating show, because Homegirl used to put fucking Takis and hot Cheetos on fucking everything, and I miss that. That was such a time. That was also at the peak of like my interest in hot Cheetos. I don't eat them nearly as often these days, but I do miss a hot Cheeto.
And now I'm trying my hardest not to snack, but like when I do, it's more so like a protein bar, protein shake. So yeah, that is my answer.
All right, protein.
One more.
Let's go.
Hey Amber, shout out from a fellow Lexingtonian here.
What is this deep voice? Hey bestie!
I was just wondering, what is your girlfriend's favorite thing that you make for her? I know my boyfriend really enjoys when I make,
Okay, gay king. Yes. Why is his voice so attractive? Okay, let me not thirst. Let me not thirst over somebody I can't even see.
This chicken lasagna, so I was just curious.
Ooh.
Hope you're doing well.
I hope you're doing well as well. Okay, let me think. I'm going to say chili. And that is like my most desired meal. Like whenever someone wants me to cook for them, they usually say, make your chili. So.
Why she keeps making this fucking chili a thing? Like, get fucking real. Get real.
I'm gonna go with that. So I'm actually going to end this video. I hope that you guys did enjoy it, and I will see you next time.
did. Besties, it's been a minute, but I don't know if it's just because I'm fucking insane today, but I had so much fun. I haven't laughed at an Amberlynn Reid video like that in a minute, so I hope you all also really enjoyed it. I don't have anything additional to add. That's it. I had so much fun. If you're brand new to my channel, make sure to subscribe down below. Hit the bell button so you get a notification every single time I post a new video. Make sure to leave me a comment, hit like, click share, follow me on all my social media, the Twitch, the Cameo, the merch shop, there's usually another one, the gaming channel. Do it all, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!